that Rolling Stone picture with me on. God, I look cool then, didn't I?
Oh my God!
Hey? Wow. So I was taking a photo booth in New Orleans. It's not really a cover at Rolling Stone. My name is Kevin Reynolds and I founded the Cat Club in 2011 with 7 other friends. I was born in Pontefract, 21st of June 1952. The day I was born, I was supposed to be called John. Now, Johnny Reynolds is a great rock and roll name, and Kevin Reynolds is not a great rock and roll name. Years later, messing about in the school playground, and we're swapping initials round, and I was Rev in Kennels, and it got shortened to Rev, and ever since then, everybody called me Rev. So there it is. So don't ever call me Kevin. People do call me the Reverend as well, and of course my wife is now a Reverend. So we've got two Revs in the house. Okay, so we've had at the Cat Club, we've had Grammy Award winners, Rock and Roll Hall of Fame recipients, renowned producers, engineers, a world famous international drug smuggler, Howard Marks. We've had the odd OBE, and we've had a deity when the god of hellfire, Arthur Brown, came to visit. But we've never had a Knight of the Realm before. Grace us with our presence until now. Ladies and gentlemen, Sir Ian Rankin. It was described by somebody recently as the jewel in Pontefract's crown, which is, given the history of Pontefract, is a compliment, I suppose. Sometimes we could fill it 3 times over. But then it becomes a business, and it's not a business, it's a non-profit outfit. We do it because we love it. We're not there to make money. We could make a lot of money out of it if we wanted to, but that's not what it's all about. It's about the love of music.
He called himself St John Field. He had a series of pseudonyms that he used. And then he went off down to London and joined a quite hard-rocking, edgy band called Doll by Doll, who apparently were a fearsome proposition and live on stage. Then he was mugged in Camden and lost the use of his voice and turned to drugs, weaned himself off the drugs, set up a charity to help other people wean themselves off drugs called Princess Di, to be the patron of the charity. He told some fantastic stories about her, none repeatable.
This is my local, I live half a mile away from it, and we've seen some absolutely terrific performances and chats with people over the years. Things I wouldn't have dreamed would have happened half a mile down the road from my house. Really, it's with Maxine Peake, various members of the Fall who were my favourite band. Sort of coming to my house, really, it feels like, and it's just a privilege to be involved.
It's just amazing. It's brilliant.
Yeah.
Brilliant place. Yeah.
What keeps you coming back?
The community, the people, I think, really. Rev is just amazing character. Lee, Stacey, the pub itself, and the community here, the people that come here, they're just amazing people. It's like, I come and it's like just sitting with a bunch of friends again. You know, it really is. Yeah, it's great.
I've been coming about 6-7 years, I think, something like that. But I love it because it's like a family, because I know most people who come here, and because we're all friends, we all get along, we've all got the same interest in music, and we're just so passionate about it, and I think it's such a unique experience, and I think listening to our album together, it's like, it's just a special sort of atmosphere, almost, that it just it's like nothing else really, I think. Yeah.
So the first album I ever picked for the Cat Club, I picked the opening Sgt. Pepper's because it's not the best album ever made. Some would say it's not even the best album the Beatles ever made, but it's the most famous album ever made. It's the point where 12 inches of plastic stuffed into a cardboard sleeve became an art form. So that's why we kicked the Cat Club off with Sgt. Pepper's. Nick Gold, who I don't know if you've seen the film, listen to the album, it's a classic. Nick Gold came to talk about it, he produced it all. That's by Dave Robinson, who founded Stiff Records. The Who Live at Leeds, remastered by John Astley. I mean, you know, you've got 40 people sat there in silence listening to a vinyl album, not allowed to use the phones. I know it's a bit of a trip because these people are hearing things on this record they've probably never heard before, and some people have never ever listened to an album all the way through without doing something else, be it washing up or being on the phone, or people are always doing something else, but to actually sit there on a chair for 45 minutes or so to listen out to an album, and you get 40 people doing that together, it's good, isn't it? It's a bit of an achievement, really.
Inside my heart, you see a body without a soul. Deserted villages, forget-me-nots, blowing in the cold. If you could look inside of you'd see a body without a soul. Deserted villages.
I just think thanking all the people along the way that have made it possible when we started in the shed, and then of course Lee and Stacey have taken over. We've got Jason, we've got Amanda, we've got Liz, and all these people that you know, chip in, and often on their own time as well. You know, as I say, it's non-profit. We don't make money out of this. So, and it's a labour of love, and we can't do it with the love of the people that not only just help out but come and pay the good money to watch all the gigs. So, I suppose out of everybody, that's we should thank most the people that come along, because without them we can't do this.
I came back to the hotel where you turned and said to me, the white bars of heaven keep me from you. I know you're living in hell. What can I do? What can